Hello, hello, hello. So you might have heard the news. Evilbot is lacking a vice president, so to be. So he actually, even though he hates the demo scene, he might use the demo scene for his own cause. So he invented a tournament.
Yes, it's a death match between 8 contestants, at least today, for the qualifying round for the vice presidency of Revision 2016.
And so we will live broadcast this event for you. So please enjoy the Evilbot Vice President Showdown.
Silence. Order. My vice president witnessing. What a shame. My loss, but you got your chance for fame. Good for your life. Time to recruit. I need to find myself a new substitute.
Nicht. So it was actually live. It's not the first time, and it's maybe about finding a vice president, but it's actually the third time we are doing a live shader compo here at Revision. And we are always trying to improve ourselves, so this year we came up with some new ideas. But first, we'll start with our contestants this year. There are some newcomers and some old names. We are starting the third round with VZ versus Archie, both new to the Shader Showdown, so I think that's going to be quite interesting. Then we have Man Kelly versus Blueberry. Blueberry has been here, I think, 2 years ago, participating in the Shader Showdown already. Man Kelly is new to it as well. Then we have Musk, who has won the Shader Showdowns 2 times in a row. Versus Meadow, a good fellow of mine, who's here for the first time. And then we have LJ, who has been a newbie to the shader coding compo last year. And he thought, like, fuck it, I give it a try again, even though he basically has nothing to do with shaders, but you never give up. And we have Kabudu, who participated in the Shader Showdown the last year and the year before. So with Musk, those two are actually like the recurring characters to the Shader Showdown. So what is it all about? It's about live coding. It's about coding shaders live here on stage in front of the audience. So there's a lot of stress. So they always need you cheering. It's hard for them to concentrate, and then a lot of stress and maybe even pain, I don't know. So always give them a hand, cheer for them. They're coding live effects for you. Tomorrow we will have the semi-finals and the final round, so today is basically the qualification rounds. That's 4 rounds of live coding, 25 minutes each. We had a little problem with the voting last year, because there's always a problem with, like, we only did the clapping thing, and it was quite hard to recognize who's actually the winner. So this year we got a new fallback for that. You might notice that there's black stripes of tapes in front of the Kuschelstufen. So in case we end up with a tie, that basically means I'm too stupid to decide who's the winner. It's your turn. You have to move in front of the Kuschelstufen for the character you think needs to win. So let's say the character on the left side wins, you move to the left side of the stage. If you think the right contestant on the right side wins, you move to the right. But that's only a fallback in case I can't decide who's the winner. So we will keep you updated on who will be in the next rounds, who will be on stage tomorrow, that's for sure. So we always keep you updated with beep slides. And I think we're starting for the first round. That'll actually the two firsties, newbies, but actually both are experienced with computer graphics. We have Busy, member of Trilo Pit, Beetle Trip, and Quad Trip. I think that's a lot of fake groups. Please have a seat. He's from Finland. On the right side, we have Archie from Hungary. He's always hungry, please come on stage. So, think. Are you prepared? So awesome Alkmaar will spin awesome music. Ever? So as usual with such a difficult format of a show, there's always some technical problems. Okay, we are ready to go. So I think, Alkmaar, let's go, let's start the clock. So, as last year, we will have live feedback on the code from Chaos or Adoptee. Hello, this is Chaos. So I think I give a little more introduction to our contestants. On stage left, we have from Finland, Busy. Give it up for Busy. His weapon of choice is GLSL. And he's currently working as a software developer in games. And yeah, he's basically known from some old school platform demos, Atari 2600 Productions, NES demos, and organizing and glitching. And we also asked our contestants if they did any preparations in advance, and he said he started preparing like a week ago. On the right side, we have Andri from Hungary. He's also a game developer, an indie-based game developer actually, and he's well known for his physics skills, so maybe we see something awesome from that. usual, we supply the contestants with an input for the shaders and also some textures, so those are given. And that's how fast those 3 minutes passed. 3 minutes already gone, but still 22 minutes to go.
Yes, Chaos. Sorry for the silence from the commentators desk. We had to play around with the seating arrangement so that we cannot see all the stuff that we can see. But now we can finally have a good look at the code and look what's going on. This looks like a longer build, while Visu is obviously going for immediate effects.
Yeah, Chaos. So I think kind of interesting point about the audience calculation. So my question to you would be, how do you calculate for a thing like that? I was never doing the work kind of thing. So how would you prepare for it like that?
Do lots of shader coding. As a competitor, I would do lots of shader coding and obviously make a game plan for what could I do. Have ideas prepared. That's what I would do. Prepare for some ideas and play with them.
Okay, that sounds good. What do you think that is sort of a work performance? Is there like not so much of a ready-made aspect to that? What do you think about that?
Since I never did a live shader coding, but I think performance is the most important thing.
Some of the visitors might not know, they're actually not allowed to have any kind of cheating with them. So they're not allowed to bring any papers with any kind of formulas or stuff prepared, any snippets of code. It must be basically all in the brain, so they can prepare or train in advance, but they are not allowed to bring any cheat sheets or stuff like that.
Well,
very accurate guess.
Yeah, that's why we do that.
So he's obviously setting up routines like trays and this, so unless he's fooling us with the names of his routine, this is going to some distant weird texting or something. We see the loops, we see the variables, but we don't see what he's going to trace. Because my best estimation is he won't stay with the sweetest theme all way long. There will be something more interesting, I hope so. Or otherwise, you will not be able to compete against Wieso. Even though Wieso is going for a more low-tech approach, this doesn't mean the result will be not appealing.
Yeah, he has some nice asymptotic things going on there. And also, it looks a bit like it's sort of oscillating like a stroboscope. So he could be like one of the members of Stroboholics that no one knows who they are. So that could be interesting. Let's keep an eye on that.
But the colors are nothing like what I expect from Stroboholics, I think. I don't get it.
It's basically a green.
Some yellow.
Okay, so Chaos, if it was your night, your evening, and you would sit on the stage, what would you go for? Would you go for trying to do some sphere tracing and actually producing something that is tangible, like geometry, or would you just go abstract?
I think if I was competing, I would go for the more complex stuff. Because that allows me to hide my inability to choose colors better.
Okay, just desaturate. Yeah, that's I suppose that's the plan. I would probably try to break the machine and run away or something.
So we are just about to pass the 10 minutes marks, but there are still 15 minutes to go.
Still no visual progress from Archie, but a growing code base. But this is typical for those more advanced codes, that there's just not that much to see.
Okay, if you are doing something like a new Werkzeug, how do you approach it? Is it like you see nothing for a couple of months and then boom, there's like lots of stuff and it comes and comes? Or is it like tiny little advancements every day a bit? How does it work for you?
Actually, it's more like lots of GUI user interface coding, then some basic operators, then a long time of fiddling with very advanced stuff, and then I throw it all away because it's crap. That's my current approach to demo making, and
you've done that for the last couple of years, I understand now.
In this approach of not really finishing a tool, I have been extraordinarily successful last years.
Okay, so that's maybe a new model for you guys out there. No, don't do that. No, just don't. But I think my question still remains, so is it like tiny advancements do you do and you see like everything's getting better bit by bit every day, or is it like you code a lot of time where you see nothing and then boom, something appears or not?
When it's successful, it builds up slowly.
That was rather upset. Okay.
But back to the competition,
let's look at
maybe.
the actual competition that is here in this hall right now. And maybe guys out there, give those guys a hand. So, come on. They're doing good work. Don't drink so much. Clap more. Remember, Evil One is watching all of you.
Both competitors are showing slow progress.
And we are just about to pass the halftime mark, so better get your stuff done.
And at the halftime mark, we have the doubling of the spheres. A major event forward.
Please give it up for both contestants. Come on, give them a cheer.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot. Some nice guy from, I think, Evilbot's Bureau of Information gave us some background information about our contestants. Chaos? What? No? We're not allowed to use these? Oh, okay. We don't have any background information about anyone at all. It turns out we do have some information, after all.
Now, more interesting now is the effect that has evolved into something that is worthy of name effect.
Oh, and I think I'm starting to like the colors of this one. That is rather diagonal.
Disto.
So we have only 10 minutes left. 15 minutes gone, 10 minutes left. Come on, cheer for them, give them a hand for Vizi and Archie.
Yeah, so Chaos, let me quiz you again. So, all those formulas that those weird guys on stage are using, no, they're good guys, but are you a guy that sort of remembers all those kinds of formulas, or are you like me and look things up all the time? Like, I don't know, your birthday or whatever. I do that. So.
Well, you know, I didn't like Ray marching when it was new, and I don't like it now when it is old.
So do you
are the guy
think
who
Ray
must
marching
remember.
is old? Do you want to have this discussion right now?
Absolutely.
We should, I think, start out by using the right term, which is actually sphere tracing, because if you think about it, what actually happens is it's the same thing that would happen if you go to an ice cream store, that somebody's like scooping spherical things away from the scene. So I think sphere tracing is much more accurate sort of word for what is actually happening, and not so much misleading as Ray marching. Who's this guy Ray and why is he marching? There's not even music playing.
That's obviously technically right. It also depends on how well formed your distance field is. If your distance field is very deformed, then there aren't really those spheres.
Yeah, but I mean, you are still like an old school guy, sort of. You want your triangles, right?
I played around with it. I haven't put in the time like you.
So, would you actually try, if you were to try to go to a shader battle like this, to sort of make a triangle renderer? So, I've seen some people try this on Shader Toy with only a couple of triangles, but just to like...
Yeah, those are the I don't like those shaders because that's a very weird thing to do. Make something I don't. Well, I get the challenge making triangles in a shader toy, but
Yeah, come. But
it's not
Chaos,
really an efficient way to do triangles, is it?
Seriously, we are doing a very weird thing here right now, if you think about it.
Yes.
Well, how did we get the numbers on that?
Look at the texture set that he has.
Oh, he has a texture set. Okay.
Yeah, they are numbers.
Okay. Cool.
There's another interesting difference between these two people. Vizu is using, like most of the contestants, OpenGL, and Archie opted for DirectX. And one thing you can see is, with DirectX, especially using the Windows, I think we are using Windows 7.1 on the computers, the shader compiler is really slow. So whenever he presses compile, he has to wait longer, just like you just saw. The shader is not so slow and compile that it's a real hurdle, but I have had shaders like this compile for eons.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing to maybe think about for the future. We should have like penalties if someone has sort of an advantage because of the shader language he's using or not. So, but I think at this point in time, it's still sort of an even-steven kind of situation, and everything is. I don't think we need to do anything about that at the moment. But it's a cool thing for you to point out that because I always am very lazy and very impatient, so I want to see the changes very, very quickly made. I don't want to put a lot of effort into things, so I think I would be annoyed with that. Yeah.
So we only got 5 minutes left. 20 minutes gone, 5 minutes left.
So I have just looked through the secret files that we totally don't have, and it says that Vizu is actually a member of a group called Trilobit, which was falsely named as being a fake group by Havoc, because I remember distinctly being on a Trilobit party somewhere in Helsinki. I hope. But yeah, they told me it was a Trilobit party, so.
We are 3 minutes and 40 seconds till they have to stop touching the keyboard, and it looks like both contestants are a little bit unsure with what they are trying to achieve.
That's the thing we should have maybe explained a bit better in the beginning, so can you maybe do it now, Chaos?
So we are just about to hit the 3 minutes marks. Come on, give it up for the guys. They've been coding for more than 20 minutes in front of you. Give it up for Vizi, give it up for Archie. And down to 2 minutes, only 2 minutes left. It's always the point where you wonder, do you want to fix the stuff that's actually broken, or do you just play it safe and just get something on the screen? But this round actually it works quite good for both of the contestants, so I think we got a steady level of quality here.
So yeah, this is basically the time when Chaos and I should be a little bit more quieter, since both of us would never do a thing like that and go on stage and watch people code us. Not wanting to bias the audience, I am going to refrain for like the last minute from saying anything and let you guys decide. And remember, if you don't vote, all your votes go into the right-wing parties.
And there's less than 1 minute left. Actually, we're about to hit the 30 seconds mark. Give it up for Easy, give it up for Archie. Come on guys, cheer for them. And down to 30 seconds, only 30 seconds left. And now let's go for the final countdown. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off the keyboard. So let's see what we have here. Let's start with Wheezy. Can we get a full screen of Wheezy's shader? Give it up for Wheezy! Next up, let's see Archie's shader. So I think we don't need our fallback for the voting. I think for the semi-finals we will have Archie from Hungary. And thanks for having you. Thanks Wheezy for participating. So the winner is Archie. We will have him in the semi-finals tomorrow. Congratulations. Any words you want to share?
Yeah, I think the sound input didn't come in. I don't know if it was my fault, but I was going to do some light effect for the sound. Maybe next time.
You will have your chance tomorrow.
Thank you for looking.
Give it up for Archie, give it up for Wheezy. And give it up for Alkmaar for the wonderful music. Thanks to Alkmaar. So can we get the contestant charts on the big screen, please? Yeah. Okay. So next up we have Mankali from Finland and also Blueberry from Denmark. Please come on stage. Hello Blueberry. Great to have you again. Mankali. And for the music, we will have the wonderful Ronnie Priest. Are you guys ready? Blueberry? You're ready? Any final words? Keyboard layout properly set up? Mark Kelly, everything okay? Okay, then let's get it started. Welcome to the second qualification round. It's Mankele from Finland versus Blueberry from Denmark. 25 minutes live coding. So let's start with some personal information about our contestants. As already mentioned, we have Mankele from Finland. He is a member of the groups Extend and LHB.
The wrong version.
Havoc? We actually got to cancel that round because we have a technical problem. So please have her come to the main stage. The tool is buggy again. At least we can keep you entertained with some fine music. So we are just trying turning it off and on again, so maybe it helps. So now we are finally set up, and it was actually me finding the error in there. So it was a second keyboard connected to the shader PC. So let's start over again. 25 minutes to go. It's Mount Kelly versus Blueberry. So yeah, about Mankali, he actually gave some special instructions on how to announce his participation here. So, about the question, what are you most well known for in the scene? Size of the ghoul. Whatever that means. He doesn't know either. So, he's also playing for the quality of the ghoul. He started preparing yesterday. And any other stuff you'd like to like the commenters to know? 40 centimeters.
We do things small, so not sure what this is coming in. So I think we have discovered, unfortunately, another technical problem. So it seems we have lost the audio signal on Blueberry's machine, or he's doing something very clever to counteract it.
So yeah, about Blueberry, it should actually be well known to most of you. He received a Meteorix just a couple of minutes ago. He's from Denmark, he's working as a software developer, and yeah, he's well known for his Amiga 4K intros and only for the awesome tool Crinkler, and also other compressors. And he started preparing today.
So yeah, this is pretty much how I would approach it. Oh, by the way, yesterday I figured that actually a Boris reload transformation is like a very bad thing if you have. But never mind. So chaos, crowd pleasing. People are here trying to do, you know, like a Polish flag or like a C64 logo. What are your opinions on that?
Well, obviously I don't like it. It's I can understand that tapping into emotions gives you an advantage, but if it's too cheap, then that appalls me.
Okay, I don't want to like drift into this too much, but isn't like the whole demo scene sort of crowd pleasing, but for a special crowd?
Maybe.
So there's also a quite notable fact about Blueberry. He likes to mention that he brought his own keyboard from Japan because his fingers fell in love with it. So let's see if that helps.
That doesn't surprise me. I also have my favorite keyboard. And that is more Korean inspired. South Korean, of course. I wanted to have a keyboard without numeric keypad.
Why?
Need it. I don't need it. It just takes space. But back to the matchup. This seems to be a very interesting matchup because both are going for a very similar style, I would say.
Yeah, but I mean, except for like the thing about crowd music.
And This allows a more fair comparison, as if we see through very different styles compete, because then it's more, do you like the complex stuff or do you like the abstract stuff? And this is a very fair match, I would say. From the first 5 minutes now, 20 minutes to go.
5 minutes already down. Give it up for Markery and Blueberry. Come on, cheer for them.
Sneaky Blueberry is hiding what he's doing. The colors are very low contrast and even more low contrast. Here we can see it for clear. Very hard to say what it's going to be. What it's going to be interesting, that's for sure.
Okay, so there's interesting thing about hiding stuff in your code. So doing this, would you do anything like that that go more into working more like a magic trick, where you sort of always are one step ahead of the audience in order to confuse them and later hopefully evade them?
So 7 minutes already passed, 18 minutes to go.
Okay, I think this is starting to turn into something. So can we see the Blueberry one in full screen, please? Spherical thing in the center. What could this turn into, Chaos? What do you think?
So the first 10 minutes have already passed. 15 minutes to go, 10 minutes passed. Come on, give it up for Kelly and Blueberry once again. Cheer for them.
And now we can see a clear difference between Kelly and Blueberry. Kelly is staying in the more abstract position where Blueberry brings in some shading.
So I'm definitely seeing a pattern here. So on the right side we are going more geometrically, and on the left side we are going more stylish. Let's see if this pattern holds like for the rest of the evening.
Oh, my colleague is using the popular demo texture.
I guess this is bringing back bad or very good memories for at least one of us.
But the popular texture has very limited dance moves, like it is here.
So by the way, did you record the dance moves yourself, or was that like an artist in some 2D program, or what was the story behind that? Can you maybe like say a sentence about that?
The animation in the popular demo was done by Sarah Hill, who is, well, like a professional animator in this sense. Actually, the creation of the character took 3 or 4 people to work together with rigging and modeling and everything. This is turning into some Amiga baiting very fast at Blueberry's side.
Ooh. So, we are at the halftime mark once again. So, cheer for Kelly and Blueberry.
I just thought that this sphere really needs some rotation, and if you look for codes, it is written right now with the cosmos and design. Yeah, we know where that goes. It goes to let's bounce and rotate.
So we are heading for the last 10 minutes. 15 minutes almost gone, only 10 minutes left. Come on, give it up once again for Kelly and Blueberry.
Now both participants are rotating as hard as they can. With Mankeli's effect, there's so much to tune, all these little numbers, so much more places where you can put in variation from the FFT, tech FFT, that's the music, the sound analysis, or from other things.
And let's not forget the nice disco-body character.
This looks more and more familiar. These numbers Blueberry is typing, they look very specific. They look like he knows what he's doing. And yeah, is it a bounce? Yes, it is the bounce. We've completed history.
And we just passed the 8 minutes marks, only 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
This is very nice code to read because you can actually see what's happening. Vex 3 cam, that's the camera position. And B and J, they are the bouncing variables. This is like teaching to code. This code is a lot harder to interpret, just like the visuals we see are a lot harder to interpret. It's just a lot of stuff that's wibbly-wobbly all the time. And all the wibbly-wobbling is in all the designers and the numbers and the stuff that is just flickering. So it's really hard to tell what all these numbers do because it's just so bunchy.
Also layering.
And we are down to the last 5 minutes. 20 minutes have already passed, only 5 minutes to go. Come on, give it up for Man Kelly and give it up for Blueberry!
I like how the ball has sort of like a believable sort of way of moving to it. Really, really nice.
And another minute pass, only 4 minutes to go.
This is really interesting. What is this line going to do if it compiles eventually?
And only 3 minutes left. Come on, give it up once again for Mankali and Blueberry. Only 3 minutes left.
The lower part of the code, you can see how the output color gets added and subtracted layer and layer and layer. And maybe a little bit more green.
Two minutes left. Less than 2 minutes left by now. And we are hitting straight for the last 60 seconds. Only 1 minute to go. Come on, give it up once again for Mankali and Blueberry. Come on, guys, cheer for them. It seems like Blueberry's already done. He is drinking, relaxing. Blueberry, are you finished already? Oh, he's quite confident. So, only 17 seconds to go. Let's head for the countdown. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off the keyboard. I think it was quite an awesome match. So let's start with Man Kelly's shader. Give it up for Man Kelly! Next up, Blueberry shader. Give it up for Blueberry! I think we got ourselves a winner. Congratulations to Blueberry, but also congratulations for Man Kelly for participating. Thank you for participating. Any words you want to say about the experience? No. Blueberry, congratulations. So, tomorrow's semifinals. Any plans for that already? Cause you seem quite confident with your work.
I'm looking very much forward to meeting Archie tomorrow. Thank you.
So give it up for Blueberry once again. And also thanks to Ronnie Priest for the awesome set. Give it up for Ronnie Priest. What? No. I'm not a priest. You're not a priest. Next up, Lugubot. Can we see the competitors' brackets? So tomorrow we will have Archie versus Blueberry, and next up we will have Musk versus Meadow. So, Musk, Meadow, please come to the stage. So, everybody's ready? Musk ready? He's drinking beer, he must be ready. Meadow, ready. Luguba, ready. Always ready. So, let's start this round. It's Meadow versus Musk. Let's go! And as always, I have some fun facts about our competitors here. My fellow group member Meadow is 30 years young, and he's working as a programmer and also as hardware engineer. And what are you well known for in the scene is singing Titan in our Overdrive demo. That vocal sample in there is actually Meadow, who sang it for our demo. And he's also an organizer of the Nordlicht demo party in Bremen, and he's also well known there for the infamous Beamstuhl. That's when you like take a chair and put a beamer on it, put it up on the roof, and use it as a professional party setup. He started preparing 1 week ago, actually. So let's see where this is heading. And he also likes to mention that he doesn't really do shader coding usually. So it's a first for him. Let's see.
So is this Beamstool like a superhero kind of thing, or why would you take it up on the roof?
It's actually a feature of a good party when you don't have money.
What, are you saying this is the good party? Come on people, show them it's a good party! I said, show him it's a good party!
Louder!
Oh, I just realized I still got my noise cancelling headphones in, so I can't really...
Yeah, Tamut, dit was so this audio. It's better.
Okay, Chaos, can you understand me now better?
Actually, unlike the last round, I can hear what you are saying.
Oh, good. So,
We can have dialogues again.
yay! So with like 1.5 hours running, we are finally having our setup. Yeah. As I said, this is it, the moment we should have trained for.
We are always improving.
Okay, so what do you think about the liney things, Chaos? Let's try this.
Very early stage, mostly example code.
I'd really like to tell you some fun facts about Musk, but I could give you his private email address. And that's basically
Let's not do that, maybe?
He's member of Brainstorm, and he's from City Unknown. He's actually not working, or at least he doesn't want to tell. He isn't known to the scene at all, and not from any shader, winning any shader compos, because he didn't wrote that down. And he didn't start preparing, so he always comes prepared.
Or is he?
On Musk's side, we can see the obvious sphere. I predict spheres coming.
I see more of like the obvious when you had too much to drink, but in a good way.
Yeah, here it's more like a box.
Oh yeah, while we're looking at this, I would like to give out a shout to Oki, who was here last year doing this stuff with us. And he is no longer with us at this party place today. So let's make some noise for Oki just in case he's watching the stream. You guys like Oki, right? Ah, so.
And the first 5 minutes have passed. 20 minutes to go, 5 minutes passed.
Okay, so without wanting to discourage anyone about anything, but this is the thing that my teammates always like. Okay, why is Cabby insinuating blow? No? Maybe next time. I'm flat, but okay, yeah, whatever. Anything else. Anyway.
Tamo is trying to teach microphone moments.
Oh man. I got confused there for a second. Okay, so I'm seeing that people are using for loops. That's something by like the real SDF coder frowned upon, but I think in this sort of limited time space, it's a totally cool thing to let the computer do some work for you actually.
Yeah, this code is actually readable with sensible function names, variable names. It's just like from an IQ's web page. Not the shader toys. The shader toys are just ugly, but his web page is like nice.
Okay.
It's ugly in, I mean, read the code and because, you know, you read it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's WebGL anyway, and it's broken beyond anything, so yeah. Let's not go into that. Let's rather look at this nice spinning chamfery thing with normal color, like those.
Yeah, this is really nice. He has a function called rot, who rotates by one axis, and he calls it at least 2 times by now. So we have 2 axis rotation, and that's actually what we're seeing on the screen. Nice and easy.
Yeah, and I am amazed by, you know, you only have those 25 minutes, but like giving all the rivals like cool names so you know what they're on. I don't know, I wouldn't do that. I would just like number them or something, like I1 through I23 or something.
The smash your head on the keyboard for getting a variable name is a very viable technique because we have IntelliSense, and even if it's intelligible, the editor will do something. Back to Mars.
Hey, it's Lively X Fury.
So 8 minutes have passed, 7 minutes to go. Come on guys, give it up for Masker Meadow.
I see my spherical prediction has come true. We have the distance field, df function, which is length minus something, that's a sphere, and plus something that makes it wobble like this.
Oh, spherical prediction. I like that term. Can I steal that off you, Chaos?
Yeah,
Was that a yes or no?
it was a yeah.
Ah, okay. Good.
C plus beat. C is the color and beat is obviously white.
Yeah, for some reason these are like non-coded colors. So can we just like give them a hand for not using codery colors like RGB?
I think black and white are the most codery colors there are. It's the next level would be RGB and then maybe something brown.
So binary colors, that's your message, right?
Yeah. There are 8 colors, and everything else is like brown.
Oh yeah, by the way, never make brown bump mapping. It will always look like...
We have not a cube, but many cubes.
I am amazed.
Actually, it's pretty predictable, but amazing. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's sort of a maze of cubes, isn't it?
Yeah. Now, It's a very simple maze, a simple building.
Just kidding.
Yeah. With 10 minutes left and 15 to go. Oh, I just wanted to say it's hard to tell where it's going, but Musk is showing off what he can do or what he might have in mind. Just when I wanted to tell you that there's not much progress, he hits the button.
And the button hit it was.
Let's follow his cursor.
Yeah, let's split up. You follow the mouse cursor, I follow the text cursor.
And we are down to 14 minutes.
So, compared with our first two matches, we now have 3D stuff on both sides. So, good. We're getting there. Okay, would you say
we were talking about Coda colors, and this is very RGB. It could also be normal. Well, actually, it is, I suppose. Let's see where this is going.
I want to have a drink with ice cubes in it right now. I don't know why.
Nice colors from us.
And we are down to 12 minutes. Come on, give it up for Master Meadow.
Yeah, okay, so I think this is like the first match that's, let's say, a bit harder to predict, because in the first two matches we had sort of the winners with the 3D stuff, right? So now we have two with 3D stuff. Where's your god now?
By the more 3D stuff, I'm not sure. We also have a tunnel, which is like Demi 3D. Demi 3D is like not really.
So you think in like, I don't know, 200, 400, 1,000 years, people will look at demos like we are now looking at like churches and say, oh, this is like the classic pillar of something, and the theme of, I don't know.
If our culture survives, that might happen. But so much in the demo scene is depending on history of the demo scene. If the history is lost, it will be very hard to appreciate.
Oh, you mean you're talking compatibility now?
It's really hard. There are some demos that you can see without knowing any demos. They just blow you away. But the more
you mean like
intrinsic stuff
those two by
requires.
MFX? You mean like those two by MFX or?
Yeah. But back to the demo, what Medo is doing, he has this RGB color shading going on the cubes. I'm really thinking that he will do something with it in the next 10 minutes. then I would be disappointed if that stays.
And we have only 10 minutes left, so we gotta fix those colors. Come on guys, give it up again. One for Musk and one for Meadow. Only 10 minutes left.
Those colors that might be normal. Yeah. Here we have some more sophisticated 3D and nice colors. On Musk's side.
I like how it like almost looks a bit dreamy now.
Musk's distance field is, I think, something we have seen a little bit too often in these kind of competitions. Well, this is the first time we see this stuff in this year's competition, but it feels a bit stale to my taste.
Is that so? I mean, all the musicians are basically using the same couple of notes, so I think it's more of a, like, these are the tools of the expression that you have in this window of time, right? So.
Yeah. I will suck at this. I understand.
Okay.
The good thing with the more abstract approach of Meadow is that it can easier be turned into whatever, which might be a help if you have only 8 minutes left.
Holy hills! You're right. Okay, I get a frowny look from Chaos. Please explain.
No, there was nothing. I was just.
Well, I just remembered in like one of your earlier talks you said that you don't like when stuff goes white. So was that like an expression of that?
It was just the music getting off and then on again, and that messed up the whole beat synchronization thing that's going on Musk's side.
Holy hills, you're still sober, aren't you?
Now on Meadow's side, this looks really bright, and you must remember that the editor overlay is still on top of it, so it's really bright. Let's see how that will turn out. Musk is being confident with taking a zip and another one. I think he has achieved his mission.
And also a nice beer.
And we are down to 5 minutes. 20 minutes have passed, only 5 minutes left. Come on, guys, cheer again for Musk and Meadow. Only 5 minutes left for them.
Multiply. Meadow is really going wild here. Colors are atmosphere. Let's see how good Musk can tweak this into the best healing. Oh.
What happened?
It breaks apart, it wobbles.
I think it's a style thing. You remember a guy called Visualize who always used to like fly through objects? I also think that was a style thing as well.
Yeah, I'm a purist when it comes to smooth surfaces and not flying through solid objects with your camera. That's something I value high. And Meadow is really thinking that there are 16 million colors and I want to see them all.
If they're red, it's really good.
So I'd like to say thank you to Leia, who mentioned to me that I always have to drink when there are Coda colors on the big screen. So thank you, Meadow, for making me drink beer. That's the first beer for like, I didn't have one for 2 hours. So thank you for that.
Ooh, a drinking game. Must put the beer down. It's no Coda color people.
Let's have a last fast look at the full screens of both players.
And there's still
Must
2 minutes to
not
go.
do any much. And Meadow's cursor is blinking indecisive.
By the way, here's one aspect we haven't talked about. Can the players actually see what the other guy is doing?
They can turn their back and peek. I guess that's allowed. Also, they can hear what we are saying. That's part of the rules. We could put them in audio-proof chambers, but I think that would be overdoing it.
Oh, we could go into audio-proof chambers. But yeah, Chaos, would you look?
I'm not sure if it's cheating. I don't think it's cheating. If there was a code of conduct not to peek, I would. But I don't think such a code of conduct exists. And 1 minute left.
Less than 1 minute left, actually. Come on, give it up for Musk and Meadow. 50 seconds to go.
So yeah, I would say on the right side it's more like the Flash, while on the left side it's more like the Matrix.
Less than 30 seconds. Actually, we're hitting for 20 seconds. So let's get ready for the countdown. We are starting with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off the keyboard and please full screen and remove the editor. Give it up for Musk and Meadow. So let's start the voting. Let's start with Musk. Give it up for Musk. So next up, let's see Meadow's shader. Give it up for Meadow. Oh, pens off time already. So that might actually be a tight call, at least for me. I don't know how it sounds from the audience. Maybe let's try it again. Musk! Meadow! I think that's a win for Musk once again. So, Musk, see you tomorrow. Any words?
Yeah, I'm terrified.
Better rest. And also, thanks to Meadow. No problem. Will you be here next year? So, how was the experience? Was the first time?
Well, I actually managed to do more than I expected in the beginning, so I kind of, under the pressure, didn't manage to add anything new anymore, but it was, yeah, it went pretty well. I think I'll be back next year and be more prepared even.
So,
more than 1 week.
maybe 1.5 weeks. So, thanks for participating.
If I also get 1.5 beers.
You get 2. And thanks to Luguber for the awesome set. Give it up for Luguber.
To know which guy goes where.
Yeah. So, can we see the competitors' brackets again? So tomorrow we will, as we already know, Archie and Blueberry see them on the main stage. Then Musk won the last round, and next up will be Kabuto of Titan and LJ. Please come to the main stage. So, let's get this thing rolling. Both competitors are ready. And it's a wonderful Alchema again with the music. So, let's start the last qualification round of the Shader Showdown. It's LJ versus Kabuto. And please guys, no coder colors.
The participants are free to choose any color schemes, any color schemes they like, and the audience is free to punish them.
So let's start with some fun facts about the competitors here. On the right side we have the lovely Kabuto, also a member of Titan and Latency. He's 36 years old and he's living in a boring village I'm totally gonna leave behind. What's that about? He's working as a developer for content management systems. And here he is coding shaders, so that's a totally different discipline. And he didn't prepare at all. I think that's the new thing. They either prepare 1 week or do nothing. So on the left side we have LJ, who came here last year, said like, I don't know shit about shaders, but I give it a try anyway. And here he is once again. He's
wait a second. You just sort of summed up the demo scene, right?
Yes. He's 25 years young and he's already owner of a game engine startup. So if anyone wants to talk about it with him later, here's the opportunity to talk to a startup owner.
And make the world a better place.
It already is, make it even better. And he actually wrote down, what are you most well known for in the scene, failing at the Shader Showdown last year. And he also wrote down, he's thirsty for revenge. So let's see, let's bring it on.
So, interesting question, Chaos. Who's the guy and or girl that you would like to see participate in a shader battle? And don't say me. Don't.
That was what I wanted to say, but maybe Coop, maybe Lars.
Okay, good. Oh, you mean like 2 Mercury people against... No, that we want.
I know that you do lots of distance fields and all shapes and forms and unspeakable. So you should be good. And distance field it is for LG, because if you write float the F and you're not
but
very
way,
tricky.
I think it's LJ. We don't want to get like any trouble with like copyright. But continue, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Anyway, I wanted to go over to Kabuto, and we see the also familiar tunnel from the default setup, unchanged, and some code. The loop we see, float D, there's a beer of some kind. Well, this is very underdeveloped and we see what it turns into. And we have the sphere again. The sphere is a new cube, I have the feeling. Oh, we can do both. Very fine. Splendid.
Now, there's something you did not expect, did ya?
And the
Yeah.
first 5 minutes are already gone, but still 20 minutes to go.
We see a different approach to rotation. In the previous passes of this show, we had people writing one rotation routine and using it 3 times to get the full 3 rotations. But here, we are seeing 3 rotations routines, X, Y, and Z. I think this is a lot more to write. And a lot more boring to write if time wouldn't be a matter.
Oh, he's doing the windmill thing.
Yeah, I like it. But I haven't looked at Kabutos for quite a time, so please give me Kabuto, and this is a wonderful scrolling.
It sort of reminds me when you see, like in some ads, if you go to certain web pages, like how many cubes do you see? Oh, we're already on the other one. I was keeping
Yeah,
up.
we're at Kabuto, and I'm just trying to figure out what we are seeing here, and he's helping me by hiding the text editor. And, well, let's call it wobbly. The familiar infinite spheres, yeah. Kabuto again. I wonder if the coders keep their colors very dark to fool us commentators, or because it's just easier to write code if you don't have if you have a dark background for typing. LJ goes to the different approach with brightness. Like.
Come on, give it up for both LJ and Kabuto.
I like waffles. Can I hear something from you Belgians? Waffles? No?
Come on, guys. There are 2 guys on the stage coding live for you. Cheer for them, clap for them, give it up for LJ and Kabuto.
And also if you like waffles.
LJ's waffles have turned into architecture somehow.
Yeah, so I just remembered I read like that Mozart once said that architecture is music frozen in time. Crafty guy. That.
Swell.
And we are heading straight for the 15 minutes mark. 10 minutes gone, but 15 minutes to go. Come on, give it up once again for LJ and Kabuto.
Okay, this is getting way too easy. Next year we should make them dance while they code. Spiky. Okay, this is not helping with my waffle crazing right now.
LJ is really creating space here.
Delicious, delicious. I like the hole.
Kabuto is also trying to create spaces, but, well, the audience will have to decide.
Oh, it's getting some liquidy sort of way. Nice.
Both create their environments with really few code. I mean, Kabuto's code fits on one screen almost if you ignore the part that is unused, the tunnel. I think the tunnel is unused. I might be incorrect about it. And LJ's code almost fits on the screen too. Except, of course, for the legacy rotation stuff.
And by now we passed the halftime mark, so less time for you, but still almost 12 minutes to go.
It is really amazing how few lines of code can create so much stuff.
I'm thinking noodles now.
This is getting better and better.
It seems like the Pooh Brain guys are somewhat dying inside, seeing how great some other dudes can code on stage. So give it up for LJ and Kabuto. I must correct myself as the Pooh Brain girls and guys. Thank you, Luguber.
So we have one with noodles and one with, I'm gonna go with meatballs. starting to think LJ is trying to tell us a story because, I mean, the evolution of this thing sort of has a bit of storytelling feeling to it.
The 10-minute mark has passed. Less than 10 minutes are left to complete this creation. And one thing is clear, if you look at both of these things, no color.
Things? Really?
No color.
This is good. This is really, really good.
So we really don't have a coda color fail here. For now, I might not have said that might have been bad.
So come on, give it up for LJ and Caputo once again. Less than 10 minutes to go. 9 minutes actually, only 9 minutes to go. Come on, cheer them.
So, Cass, didn't you say earlier that the real coda colors are just like black and white?
Yeah, I see. Oh, yeah. Okay, I
Speaking of
contradict
which-
myself. I yield.
So yeah, I'm definitely going for some noodles later.
I just thought my head is a little bit spinning. Are these noodles rotating? No, they're not rotating, but I'm getting a little bit dizzy on LJ's side.
I think it's just like banding on the gradient or something from the overlay.
Yeah, something like that. They're definitely
But
not
you hate
rotating.
banding, we all
but,
know that.
No, bending is totally fine. I'm just having optical illusions.
Oh, good for you.
Do I see a tint of gold? Well, I can check in the code. I can't, it's off screen.
So there's still 7 minutes to go.
So, Chaos, you being LJ now, wouldn't you just like drop the keyboard and go off stage and have a beer or something?
I would hate the banding.
Okay, so you are puzzled by the banding, aren't you?
Not in the dizzy way, but in the aesthetical way.
And maybe a little in the OCD way.
This thing, one of the good things of this waffle thing he had going was its smoothness. It was really smooth. And well, I mean, it's still great.
I don't get the spiky thing, but Doritos.
I now can see there's definitely some gold in here. Some radical changes on the waffle side.
Oh no.
What was that about commentators shouldn't influence the contestants? So bad chaos. Bad chaos.
Yeah, I think we haven't progressed to that level of professionality in this sport.
So the 5-minute mark has passed, and thank you, LJ, for making me drink again.
Press button 2, please, fast. Better.
Chaos reaction shots to coder colors.
I am monitoring the situation on all our little monitors we have here, and we cannot go back to LJ, but we can go here.
Yeah, definitely noodles now.
So only 3 minutes to go. Give it up for those LJ and Kabuto.
Let's have a last close look. Spike.
Oh, it's the donut here.
Kabuto is using his remaining time to work on colors. Obviously, he heard what the commentators offered an information.
Only 2 minutes left. We are heading for the last 2 minutes. Come on, give it up for LJ and Kabuto.
So I don't want to spoil the fun here, but I think LJ secretly practiced.
So only 1 minute left. Come on, guys. Once again, give it up for LJ and Kabuto.
Wow, the stress on those two guys must be exhausting. I think if I were to partake in one of these things, I would go out for a smoke more than once during the 25 minutes.
Last 30 seconds. Actually, less than 30 seconds left. And we are going right for the countdown. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off the keyboard. So let's start the voting. Can we see LJ's shader, please? Give it up for LJ! And let's switch to Kabuto's shader. Give it up for Kabuto!
Oh, das hat Spaß gemacht. Die erste Runde war schrecklich, aber
I think we have a winner. LJ, congratulations and see you tomorrow. Any comments? No. Kabuto, thanks for participating again. Any comments? And thanks for making me drink.
Yeah, I was not really in shape today, but well, it was a pleasure to be on stage, do some live shooting again, and maybe I will be back next year.
We really hope so. So give it up once again for Kabuto and LJ! And also for the lovely Alkmaar on the mix. Give it up for Alkmaar! So can we see the contestant brackets again, please? Contestant sheet? Brackets, maybe so, cause I can't remember shit about what we did today. Ah, yeah, arbeitet dran. There we go. So today we had in the first round Weezy versus Archie, and we will see tomorrow Archie versus Blueberry, because Blueberry defended Mankali. Then we had Musk versus Meadow, and the last round LJ versus Kabuto, and tomorrow we will see Musk versus LJ. So tomorrow we will have the semi-finals, and then after a short break we will continue with the finals. So up next on the main stage, after the teardown and rebuilding and maybe also cleaning the stage, we will have Knöki on the main stage. So come here, it's actually his birthday today, so let's have a big party together. So stay tuned.